Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new around here, welcome to my channel. My name is Kirsty. I make psychic and spiritual content over on this channel, so if that's your kind of thing, come and join our lovely community by subscribing down below. Now, I have wanted to do this update for such a long time. I'm talking like at least 2 or 3 months. And I just felt like now's the right time. So I'm going to do an update on Wendy Williams because, like, where is she? What is going on? Like, what is going on? So please do hit a lovely thumbs up if you enjoy this reading. Please do send love and light to Wendy down in the comments below, because I can tell you now I'm already in her energy and I know that she needs it. If you'd like your own personal and private reading with me, then you can head over to my website www.kirstylewis.com for more information, or if you'd like to book, I'll leave that in the description box and the comments down below. Let's get into Wendy's energy and see what on earth is going on. In her energy field, I feel a lot of confusion. It's an energy of like, who am I? Where am I? Okay? It's an energy of, this is not Wendy's energy. We know Wendy, like bold, vibrant, full of fire, full of life. No, I do not feel that here. I feel lost. I feel lost and confused in my mind. Spirit is also showing me tablets. She's taking a lot of pills. This is pills to deal with physical pain, I feel, and this is also pills to deal with mental health issues. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. This is what I'm picking up on energetically. Spirit also make me feel that there are people around Wendy who actually, this is so sick, but they want her to be ill. People don't want Wendy to return to the Wendy show. This is deeper than it looks on the surface. This is something to do with money and contracts and legal things. I'm going to go straight in and pull the cards because I just want to see if these cards really clarify what I'm picking up on. You know, I'm sure that they will. So Spirit, please give us 8 cards, a clarity and guidance reading on Wendy Williams' energy right now. What is going on around her? Sorry, that was me kicking my light. Any messages that you want her to know? Anything that's going on around her at this time. Please give us 8 cards on Wendy's energy right now. Yeah, okay. I feel that there's a lot of legal battles that are going to happen. Because Wendy, I do feel, will heal. I do feel it might take a long time, like 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, but she will come out of the state that she's in. And when she does, she's going to be pissed. Now, Wendy is an older lady. She's an older lady, but she's not finished in terms of her career, okay? I mean, that shows by a Wands card coming out first. Wands is all about passion, career, charisma, self-expression, drive, fire. She's not finished. Like, she's not done. And I just feel like there are people that don't want her to come back to the show. There are people that want to revive her show and turn it into something different. And I do see Wendy returning, but on like a different platform or in a different way. I don't see her returning to the Wendy show as we know it. Okay, so Spirit, please can you give us 7 more cards? Please show us what's going on with Wendy, where she is energetically. Please show us 7 more cards. Yeah, okay. That card flipped out when I did the pre-pull. If you're new around here, before I turn on the camera, I always meditate on the person's energy, do a pre-shuffle, and the 5 of Swords came out in that pre-shuffle, and I'm not surprised to see that there at all. Please can I get 6 more cards for Wendy? It's dark. It's not dark. Well, yeah, it is dark energy. It's dark energy. It's heavy energy. Like, Wendy is going through something. I feel so much sadness around her, okay, because 9 of Wands is a very solace card. It's a card of being, you know, independent and alone. And although I feel like she has family members around her, ultimately, this is a lonely battle that she's going through. He's going to have 5 more cards. I feel like this is going to be a quick reading. I don't feel like we're going to be in this energy for a long time because it's short and sweet. Like, I've already really said, like, where we are with Wendy. She's not okay mentally, I don't feel. I don't feel like she's okay physically. I don't feel like she's got anyone there looking out for her. I feel like she's being pushed out of the show. I feel like people are trying to use contracts and things against her. There feels like there's going to be a loss of money, but I do feel a turning point for her. Please can I have 4 more cards, please, Spirit? Okay, 3 more cards, please, Spirit. 3 more cards 3 more cards for Wendy Williams. Okay. 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 1 more card, please, for Wendy Williams. Yeah. I mean, these cards do represent everything that I've picked up on for Wendy. So let's start at the beginning. The first card Spirit gave for Wendy is the 9 of Wands. This card is about, like, you've been through it. Okay, you're going through it, you're having to push, you're taking 10 steps forward, 20 steps back, but you're keeping on going, Every time you get somewhere, it feels like something pushes against you, but you're going and you're going at it alone, and you're so close to getting there. You've just got to keep going. That's the first card that comes in for her. It's a card of independence. It's a card of resourcefulness, using all the strength you've got, pushing forward. Wendy is a fighter, okay? And Spirit is telling me her fight is not over. Her fight is not over. She may feel defeated, because the next card we've got here is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords has a real sadness in it, okay? This is like, the world is against me, the weight is on my shoulders. Now, there is a feeling from Spirit here that even though she's not in an ideal state, she's not in an abundant state, she's not in a state that, you know, anyone would wish to be in, and please do send her love and light, there is cause for her to be in this state. Everything happens in divine timing, and everything happens for a reason, and this period is allowing her to rest and recharge, which otherwise she wouldn't have. If Wendy hadn't have been in this state, she wouldn't have stopped, because she's a workaholic. She likes to distract herself. She likes to find herself in addictions, lose herself in addictions. She would have just distracted and gone on self-destruct. So she's almost in this state, you know, just like the state of the world. Spirit had to stop the whole collective to get us to, like, pay attention. And that, I feel, is what's happened to Wendy. So yes, it feels tough. Yes, she feels defeated. Yes, it feels so brutal. But it will end. There will be a turning point. 10 of Swords is all about endings. Dramatic, harsh, brutal endings. When you don't listen to Spirit, I've talked about this so many times before. Spirit, when they want to share something with you, will whisper. And I've had this happen to me in my own life. Okay, so say, for example, for me, it was when I needed to leave a job. And I started to get an internal nudge. And Spirit were like, okay, it's time to go now. And they'll start like that, and you ignore it. They're like, okay, it's time to go. And they get firmer. You ignore it. It's time to go. And they just get louder and louder and louder. And the more you ignore them, the more they'll come in like a hurricane. They will rip everything out, and it's for your own good. Like, it may seem disastrous and, like, destructive at the time, but it is for your own good. And I feel like that's what's happened to Wendy here. That is why I always say, when you're feeling yourself going through a transition, when you're feeling like you've outgrown things, just go with it. Try not to resist it. Try to just be in flow, because the more you resist against it, the harsher it gets. And I feel like Wendy was, like, just relying on herself too much, like relying on her own accord too much, not letting Spirit come in, being like, no, I want to do this, like, no, I'm going to do this, no, I'm going to dive into addiction, no, I'm going to dive into this. And Spirit were like, no, you're not, stop. And that's where she is now. They've had to stop her completely, and it's had to bring an end to this cycle that she was in. I do feel major healing coming for Wendy. I think I spoke about this the last time I read for her, and I'll leave that reading down below. 8 of Cups is about walking away from something. It's gonna get so bad for Wendy that she's like, I can't, you know, she will come to a point when she begins to heal and she gets the help she needs. And this is emotional help, because what we forget as humans is disease, illness, sickness, a lot of that stems from emotional trauma, stress, tension that is held in the body. And I feel that's so much of what happened to Wendy. Wendy didn't want to, I feel like she didn't want to go to therapy. I feel like she didn't want to talk about it. She found her therapy in other things. She may have said she went to therapy, but I don't feel like she stuck with it. I don't feel like she really bared her soul. And there will come a point, a turning point. The 8 of Cups is about a turning point. It's about walking away, being like, I'm done with this. Wendy is going to have enough. She's going to hit such a rock bottom that it's like, I am done with this. And this is a real healing, spiritual, watery, emotional card. This is like, I'm going to go do meditation. I'm going to go, you know, find myself. I'm going to connect to spirituality. I'm going to get aligned. I'm going to eat well. I'm going to look after myself. There's a turning point that comes in for her. Followed by the 7 of Wands, which is about perseverance. Tied to the 9. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay? She will recover. She will push through. She will get clean. I feel she'll get healthy. But she has got a battle on her hands before she gets there. And I feel we will hear from Wendy next year, 2022. I feel we will hear her publicly come out and say something. I feel like Wendy needs to go to rehab, and I feel like she will go to rehab. But this isn't just like any standard rehab retreat. This is like somewhere secluded, like in the middle of nowhere, where she gets help with her eating, help with her exercise, help with everything, just completely starting again. When she's walking away, this is a massive walk away. She's walking away from everything. Okay? But right now, in this very moment, she's not even in the right frame of mind. Like, I feel like Wendy's not even there. Wendy is like drugged, I feel, allegedly on like medication. I feel like she's just dazed and confused. I feel like she will come out of that. But right now, that's where she is. When she does come out of that and she does do all of that, she will be ready to go. Like when she's gone through the therapy, the rehab, the, you know, complete rebirth of self. I'm surprised the Empress hasn't shown up here because it does feel like a rebirth of self. There is a new platform for her. I don't see her returning to the Wendy show as we know it. And I feel like there's a man that comes in to help her. Okay? He's going to help with her finances and he's going to protect her. This is masculine energy. Kings are masculine energy. There's a man that's going to... And this isn't romantical. This is like a lawyer or a manager or someone who is going to come in. This could be her brother or a relative. There is a man that is going to come in and be like, right, we're sorting this out. I'm going to help you. We're going to go running every day. We're going to eat healthy every day. I'm going to make sure you're on track. This man is going to protect her financially. Pentacles, that's the earth side of things. Be her protector. Make sure she has a nice home to live in. Make sure her home is protected. Make sure her security and her stability is protected. Swords, again, protection, defense. Make sure her mental health is in the right state. Make sure that anything she signs, she knows what she's doing. This is the energy of the same man. He's going to come in and really help her. And the last card, which I think is actually a beautiful card to end on for Wendy, is Justice. She will get what she deserves, which we all deserve: love, light, peace, happiness, okay? She's going to get it, but she's got a journey to go through first, okay? And Justice also does talk about legal affairs, and I do think there is a lawsuit coming, and I feel like that is Wendy suing someone else, okay? She may lose money from that, but this is all part of that transitional, breaking old patterns, breaking old cycles, moving through it. And Spirit just want to say she has to go through this because they tried to maneuver her before in a more gentle way, and she just wasn't, you know, there was no cooperation from her. She has to go through this to get to that healing point. But I do feel that healing will come for Wendy, and I do feel we will see her again and hear from her again, just maybe not in the same way that we have in the past. But that doesn't feel like a bad thing, because this is all about Wendy breaking old cycles. So please do send your love and light to Wendy Williams down in the comments below. Please do hit a lovely thumbs up if you enjoyed this reading. Remember to subscribe to join our lovely community if you haven't already. We would love to have you around here. And if you'd like your own personal and private reading with me, you can head over to my website www.kirstilewis.com to book or for further information, and that link will be in the description and the comments down below. Thank you as always for being with me today, lovelies. I'm so grateful for your love and support, sending you all the utmost love, highest vibes, positivist, you know what I mean. And I'll see you soon for another reading. Bye, lovelies.